Hey everyone, I'm Brian Altano, and on today's Fix, the upcoming Avatar video game will have some incredibly smart NPCs, Metroid games are selling like crazy but not where you'd expect, and Insomniac Games is hiring for an interesting new project. This is the Daily Fix. Revealed at E3, Ubisoft's Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is not just a next-gen only game running on the incredibly powerful Snowdrop engine, but it will allegedly have some incredibly smart NPCs as well. In a recent tech demo for the engine, lead narrative realization designer Alice Rendell stated that, quote, "The different activities that NPCs can perform in the world and the different animations that they have can make the world feel really alive. So for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, we wanted to take this one step further and created a system where our NPCs understand the state of the world. For example, weather, player progression, or time of day. This essentially means that a calm NPC, like a large creature, might hang out and relax until they're suddenly startled or angered, in which case they could potentially run through a bunch of vegetation, knock down some big trees, causing some interesting ripple effects in the gameplay. It's tough to say if they'll do stuff like get depressed when it gets dark early, or when it's foggy or rainy, or they'll suggest everyone go to the beach if it's nice outside. We don't really know for sure how smart these NPCs are, but the game comes out next gen only in 2022, unless it gets delayed for some reason, which, anything with the Avatar title has a history of doing. Personally, I think it's great that the characters in the Avatar game will remember things, because I do not remember a single thing about any of the characters in Avatar. Speaking of long-awaited returns to alien planets, last week Nintendo revealed the upcoming Metroid Dread, the latest installment in the long-dormant Metroid series, heading to Switch, and fans went absolutely crazy for it. Not only did Metroid Dread top every other E3 game on GameStop's most pre-ordered game list, but it also reignited a spark in the Metroid fandom, causing tons of players to seek out ways to play some of the older 2D Metroid games. The problem is, outside of the NES Metroid and Super Metroid, you simply can't play Metroid games on Switch. So diehard fans have gone back to a much less popular Nintendo console to hunt them down. The Nintendo Wii U! Remember that one? Twitter user Pigs for Ben, great name, took a photo of the Wii U eShop charts to show that the immensely awesome Game Boy Advance Metroid games, Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion, the latter of which directly connects to the storyline of the upcoming Metroid Dread, have topped the eShop sales charts on Nintendo's console from 2012. Like in 2021, this year. That's right, the best-selling digital games on the Nintendo Wii U right now are Metroid Game Boy Advance games. First of all, that's awesome because it's super cool to see so much love for the Metroid franchise, since I think it's a fantastic series that never really got the love it deserves, especially when it comes to the sales. But also, this kind of begs the question, Nintendo, why aren't these games on Switch? People want to play these games again, and you're making them drag out the Wii U? My Wii U has been in a box for like 5 years. Put these Metroid games on Switch. It's the 35th anniversary of Metroid this year. Have a little party for Samus. Put these games out, like maybe $7 each or something. For Zero Mission and Fusion, they kick so much ass. Super awesome 2D Metroid games. I love NES Metroid. Love the Super Nintendo one. Put the GBA ones on there. And you know what? While I have your ear, which I assume you're watching and listening, Metroid Prime Trilogy, just put that on Switch too. Anyway, in case you'd rather take on bold new video game worlds with friends instead of alone, lost in your own melancholy, isolated thoughts like Samus or me, Insomniac Games announced that they are currently hiring for a multiplayer project. The studio behind Spider-Man Miles Morales and the recently released very awesome Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, go play it, are looking to fill 5 new roles for the unannounced multiplayer project. What could this be? Maybe it's a multiplayer multiverse game set in the Spider-Man universe, or a multiplayer add-on for Ratchet, which also dabbled in multiverse stuff. They love multiverses over there. Or maybe a new IP entirely. It's tough to say, but it's cool to see that this incredibly prolific studio will continue to expand and grow their arsenal of cool games for PS5. That's assuming you can find a PS5. They're currently hiring a creative director, a systems designer, a story lead, an art director, and a VFX artist. So if you are or can pretend to be any of those things, you can go work there and help bring this game to life. If you're not, that's cool. They'll probably need people to play the game when it comes out, and playing a video game is much less work than making one. You just don't get paid to do it, really, unless you're really good at it. And that was your Daily Fix. I'm Brian Altano, and for more news from other corners of the entertainment industry, check out the Daily Fix about movies and TV shows, and be sure to subscribe to IGN on Snapchat and follow, like, share, retweet, upvote, comment, updog, rescribe, describe, and downdog all of our videos, articles, podcasts, tweets, posts, emails, phone calls, and smoke signals. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Brian Altano, and I love you.